What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and make sure you hit that subscribe button because today we're diving into one of the most outrageous builds to ever grace the streets and the track. The legendary 1961 Chevrolet Impala with over 2,000 horsepower under its hood. Yes, you heard that right, not 500, not 1,000, but a mind-melting 2,000 horsepower, packed into one of the most iconic American classics ever made. This isn't just a car. It's an engineering statement, a work of art, and a monster that blurs the line between old-school style and modern-day madness. When the Impala first rolled out in 1961, it represented a new era for Chevrolet. Sleek lines, sweeping fins, and a design that just screamed confidence on the road. It was built for cruising the boulevard, making a statement at every stoplight. But never in its wildest dreams did anyone imagine that this car, over 6 decades later, would be transformed into a beast that can tear up asphalt and humiliate supercars. The frame you're looking at might be nostalgic, dripping with chrome and attitude, but the heart beating underneath. That's a whole different level of insane. Let's talk about that engine. Sitting under the hood of this 1961 Impala is a purpose-built powerplant designed to unleash fury. We're talking massive displacement, custom twin turbochargers big enough to inhale a small village, and precision tuning that pushes the limits of mechanical possibility. The builders didn't settle for simple upgrades. Every inch of this motor was reimagined for one goal: sheer, unrelenting horsepower. Over 2,000 horses are waiting to be unleashed at the driver's command, and the sound alone could rattle your soul. Fire it up, and you'll hear a symphony of turbo spool, deep V8 growl, and raw power vibrating through the steel body. It's not just loud, it's thunder wrapped in gasoline and steel. But a car like this can't just rely on brute power. With over 2,000 horsepower, you need a drivetrain that can handle every ounce of torque without shattering into pieces. That's why this Impala runs on a reinforced transmission built to take punishment, a bulletproof rear end, and drag-spec suspension that keeps the massive tires planted on the ground. Speaking of tires, they're not your average set of rubber. We're talking monstrous slicks in the back, ready to grip the road and channel all that energy into forward motion. This car doesn't just accelerate, it launches like a rocket, pinning you to your seat and making your heartbeat race like never before. Now let's talk aesthetics. The exterior stays true to the roots, because nothing turns heads quite like the 1961 Impala's sculpted body and unmistakable curves. But don't let the classic chrome and polished paint fool you. This car is hiding modern touches, aerodynamic tweaks, subtle reinforcements, and a stance that screams dominance. It's as if Chevrolet's design team from 1961 shook hands with a futuristic performance lab and said, "Let's build something no one will ever forget." Step inside, and you'll find the same perfect balance of retro style and modern performance. Custom racing seats keep the driver secure, while the roll cage whispers one thing: this car is not here to play games. Every gauge, every switch, every detail is designed for maximum control when pushing limits that most people wouldn't dare to dream of. The performance numbers, they're the stuff of legends. 0 to 60 in a blink, quarter-mile times that leave even million-dollar hypercars embarrassed, and top-end pulls that defy logic. When this Impala roars down the track, you don't just watch it, you feel it, in your chest, in the ground beneath your feet, in the wide-eyed expressions of everyone in the crowd. It's not just a car, it's an experience. It's a rolling contradiction. Vintage soul with futuristic muscle, elegance with brutality, heritage with pure unfiltered chaos. Owning a car like this isn't about practicality. It's about making a statement. It's about taking something sacred in the history of American automotive design and rewriting the story with a modern twist so bold it demands respect. The 1961 Chevrolet Impala with over 2,000 horsepower is more than a machine. It's proof that with vision, dedication, and the right mix of insanity, there are no limits to what's possible. So next time someone tells you classic cars are only for car shows and Sunday cruises, remind them of this monster. Remind them of what happens when old-school design collides with new-school performance. And if you ever get lucky enough to hear this beast in person, count yourself among the chosen few who've witnessed automotive history rewritten. That's it for today's ride, but trust me, this is only the beginning. I've got more insane builds, more legendary stories, and more high-octane madness coming your way. So do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and share this with every gearhead you know. Because what we're doing here isn't just talking about cars, we're celebrating the impossible. What's up everyone, I'll see you in the next one.